Hiya, and welcome to Emily's Question Corner. I'm Emily, and I'm going to be answering some questions. I went on Elon Musk's hellhole and asked if anyone had any questions for me. Some people did. What? I'm as shocked as you are. Honestly, you can get by not knowing who I am at all, but at the very least just knowing me as that weird Australian who popped up on Suzzed out of nowhere. But for those who want to know more, I'm going to answer some questions now. Let's go! What does things entail in Emily and Things? I will accept serious and or horrible answers to this. What horrible answer could I possibly give? The things is child labor. I make children edit all of my videos. That's the thing. Okay, so a little long story to say that it means nothing. When I was a teenager, I wanted to make YouTube videos. I came up with a name and things. I never did anything with it. I didn't know what content I would have made anyway. Probably like sketches or something at that point. But I literally just liked the name. I think it worked out well that I'm doing board game content because it's like, that's a thing. Those are things. It's accurate. How are things? I don't have any questions. I just love your work. Thank you, Dewey. That's very sweet. I'm doing fine, Dewey. How are you? I'm waiting. Answer me, Dewey. Answer me! What is your board game origin story? How did you get into them? Looking forward to more Emily in the future. Ah, me too. Fingers crossed. Well, there's different stages. I just grew up playing like, you know, Monopoly, Uno, Cluedo with my family. And then when I was in primary school, I was in chess club and I played a bunch of chess competitively and I was not very good, but I really enjoyed it. And it wasn't until I was like 14 in high school when I met my friend Katie, and my friends and I would go around to her place and we would hang out and play all sorts of board games. She had the biggest collection I'd ever seen at the time. And we play all sorts of games like King of Tokyo, the Game of Thrones board game, Two Rooms and a Boom. That was one of my favorites. I love that game. I just found it really fun, wanted my own. That's how I got into it, baby! What board game started your cascade into the hobby? And what would be your go-to board game to introduce new people into the hobby? Apart from the ones I just mentioned, my family and I would play Star Trek Catan on holiday all of the time. We loved that game. I still very much enjoy that game. I have a special place in my heart for it, and I think that it really solidified that, you know, game night feeling at a younger age that I really cherish still. Yes. But in terms of my go-to board game to bring people into the hobby, I tend to try and cater the game to the person. I just think games are meant to be fun, and it can be really daunting trying a new game when you haven't played many before. So trying to pick a game with a theme maybe that they're really interested in, or mechanics that they're comfortable with, that could be cool. Like I really enjoy Monica's, but I wouldn't go for that for my more introverted friends because they wouldn't feel comfortable, and I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. But just speaking generally, I think that games like Sushi Go or Love Letter or Coup usually work well for a first game. They're really easy to learn and have themes that are widely popular, so people can come into it really easily and get excited. And that's that. Oh my gosh, so many questions with this one. Thank you. How often would you say you play in-person board games with others? Once a week, generally. What game is really hot with your group right now? Magic the Gathering. Always and forever? That's what those little boys will play. I have to try real hard to get them to play a board game with me. No, they like board games too. I try and push them into trying new games because I need to try new games. Please help me with my work, please. But they went through a phase of really loving mind management. I really love mind management, so that was good. I enjoyed that phase. But I'll also always have Scout in my handbag because somebody asked to play it. Love Scout! What's a goal of yours for future videos? That's a great question. I think currently I'm just working on the idea of wanting to make videos that feel different to what else is out there and hopefully feel special to people. You know, I have creators on YouTube that I feel like a proper connection with. I feel like they're making things for me, even though they're getting many views, and there are obviously a lot of people who also feel the same. It's just that you can feel the effort that they put in. They have a voice that you connect with, and it feels like when their videos come out, that feels like a special moment. I'm hoping to make videos like that. That's my goal. If I can get there, I'll be very happy. How has making content changed the way you look at board games when playing them? I don't know if I've done this long enough for it to really have that effect on me yet. I think I can feel that when I talk to like Tom and he, you know, has a good critical opinion of it pretty much instantly, whereas I'm like, that was fun. That was a fun game. I had fun with that. I have to really put myself into a critical mindset, but you know, that'll probably change. It'll probably change. Fave food to cook. I'm more of a baker than a cooker. I love baking. I don't get to do it very often, but I do love it. And my favorite baked good is carrot cake. So if I could bake a carrot cake right now, are you kidding me? Do you wanna have some carrot cake with me? I would love that. Yum yum. Speaking of, what's your favorite gaming snack? I'm the best gaming snack. Gobble me up. I don't know, apple slices. I love fruit. I'm boring. Were you at PAX Australia? If not, why not? Also, would you rather I play a board game about barbecues or barbecue a board game? No, I was not at PAX Australia. Currently, I'm not big into conventions. Apparently, my mind will change. But we'll get there, and I'd rather play a board game about barbecues. Have you found your taste changing from when you entered the hobby? If so, then in what way? Only in so much as like, you know, whenever you get comfortable with anything, you want to try the next level of it. So I'm much more into heavier games these days than I was when I first entered, obviously. Like Oath is one of my favorite games, and there's no way I would have played that when I entered the hobby. That would have been repellent. But I still like lighter games as well, and still love cutesy little games. So it's just that my tastes have broadened. I'm arachnophobic. Can I still go to Australia? Yeah, of course. I mean, you'll be terrified the whole time, but you can definitely come. I want to edit a little spider coming down here, but I don't know whether to make it realistic or not. I probably didn't, did I? Typical. Favorite board game, video game, movie, book, dinosaur! Okay. Board game is tough. I feel like I should have one on hand. I'll go with modern art at the moment. I think it might be modern art. I think, favorite video game? Growing up, it was always Kingdom Hearts. I was that kind of girl. Is it all making sense now? But these days, I rarely play video games very much. I just play some games on my Switch. Like, I just finished Mario Wonder. That's a good game. That's a good game. I've been playing some Cult of the Lamb. That's good. I don't have much to offer. Movie, Princess Bride. Book, another tough one. Right now I'm reading Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow. I highly recommend. Dinosaur. I definitely have one of these on hand. And this cut that's about to happen, I'm totally not Googling. So I'm gonna go with the Dino-Kairos. It looks like such a little goofball and its name means terrible hand. Terrible hand! That's mean, the poor thing. Paleontologists are bullies. I bet you play a musical instrument. Do I get a point for guessing guitar? I do not. I'm sorry, I do not play guitar. No points for you. I can somewhat play piano, but if someone were to ask me, I'd say no, for fear of having to prove my talent. So no, I cannot. You appear to be an excellent video editor. I know it appears that way, but it's the children, I'm sorry. And take care of your work. Any long-term plans towards movie or TV industry? No, I had no plans to even get as far as I have in this industry. I have a law degree, and I have a degree in history. None of this was ever on my thoughts beyond when I was a teenager having a pipe dream. So no, not currently. You never know what's gonna happen. The sound design in your videos is so good. Thank you, that's very sweet. This is Semi Co-op. They seem like very nice people, and they make really cool little board game comics. I think they're fun. I would go follow them if I were you. Do it! Do you have a background in sound/music, and is it something you already think about while scripting, or add it in the edit? I do not. As I just said, I did boring things. I never did anything fun and creative in terms of actually learning. But yeah, it's something I think about beforehand. I'll have the whole video in my head pretty well before I start it, but the script is mostly just the lines. I just keep it in my head, and then I put what's in my head out there, and then people go, "You seem deranged." So that's fun. What connected you with Shut Up and Sit Down originally, and what was the process from that to joining the team? It's a good question. I think it'll be a boring answer, but it's a good question. Okay, so apparently I made my Oath review, they saw that, and then a while after that I put out my Turing Machine video, which was my first video where I was on screen, which is why it is so awkward. And after that video, Tom started giving me money. I got a notification on my phone that said, "Tom Brewster, he's giving you cash." And I was like, oh, I know that name. I know that guy. So I went and DM'd him and I said, "That's cool, that's nice, thanks, I like your stuff." To which he replied, "Oi oi love, too right in it," or something like that. Classic Tom. And then we just talked off and on for a while. I asked him to do the cameo in my Splendor Duel video and he said, "Oh yeah, alright mate." And then it was a while before that came out because something happened to me, I can't remember.
Got dumped on Valentine's Day.
But anyway, after it came out, we organized to play a game together. We went to play that game. We didn't do that. He lied to me. He's a liar! And he offered me the job, so that's how it happened. Not very exciting, but yeah, it's strange, because I was a huge fan of Shut Up and Sit Down, and now I'm a part of it. And I never would have thought that being, you know, a random Australian trans girl. Why would I be a part of Shut Up and Sit Down? It's very strange, but it's very cool. I'm very thankful, and they're lovely people. Oh my gosh, they're lovely people. I feel very supported, and it's very cool. I'm very lucky. Honestly, I'm just lucky generally in life. I'll prove it. I'm gonna roll this D20 20 times.
How many 20s will she roll?
Put in your guesses now.
Alright, let's go.
No, no, no.
Nope, not quite.
Nope.
Not even close. Nope. Okay, well, normally I'm pretty good. That's the end of Emily's Question Corner. Thank you, bye.